Okay, hello everybody. How the devil are we? I hope you're all doing very well. Let's put these glasses up, don't need these on, do I? As you can see, it's a nice day today. It's a nice day, but anyway, let's get straight to the point. I thought I'd update you, give you a very quick update on what's going on with me for the channel. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because I've had quite a lot of questions on my social media and especially on the YouTube channel as well, but through Facebook I've had tons of direct messages on what's going on with me, when's the next video coming out, what are you doing, is everything going okay with the fridge work that you started, etc, etc. So I hope you're all doing really well and keeping well, obviously on the road, being safe, and I hope you're having a great time. Our new passers who have messaged me recently, I hope it's all going well for you and you got your first job. But yeah, anyway, let's get straight to the point. What's going on with me? So, as you can see, I'm not in uniform or nothing like that. Let's give you a rundown on what's happened with me since leaving George Baker. How can I do this? So, I'm not going to sort of slander a company. I'm not going to slander anyone on this video because, firstly, number one, it's not the right thing to do. Number two, that's not my style. Number three, I like to be professional. So, we're not going to do that. I'm not here. This video is not for that. However, to give you a rundown, I started with this particular company on, Monday, Monday of this week. Sorry about that. Someone next to me wanted to get out and I was in his way, so I've just had to change parking spots. Anyway, yeah, so I started on the Monday of this week. We're now into Friday of this week. And I was out with another driver the first 2 days, no problem. Third day, etc, etc. Firstly, I just want to say, I've actually pretty much walked away from the company. That's what I've done, to sort of get straight to the point. I've decided to walk away from the company. Now, there's a number of reasons behind this, but I'm going to tell you the main reasons why. Firstly, when I went for my induction with a specific person who works for the company, I was told a number of rates. I was told what my probational period would be. I was told what my weekly earnings would be. I was told what hours I would do. I was told a number of things, and maybe in some respects sold to in that respect as well. The original job I applied for was to be a HGV tramper, a fridge tramper. And when it was sold to me on my induction, went for a test, went for a drive, etc. I was told I will be at the yard 3 days a week because you've got to do your daily deliveries, do your reload, wherever that will be, bring it back to the yard, drop the trailer, that'll be unloaded for the night for the next fridge drivers to take it elsewhere. You'll be loaded for the next day, get your jobs, etc, etc. No problem. So I knew I would be at the yard 2 or 3 times a week, getting home, etc. So I would probably be tramping twice a week, maybe. That's what the role entailed, and that was sold to me, and then on that basis. So everything sounded great, and I was asking for my contract before I started on the Monday. I wouldn't get my, and it's important to me because I'm currently in the process of buying a house with my wife, my family, be accepted for a mortgage, etc, etc. I was pushing for this because I need this. I need my proof of income, I need this, my proof of hourly rates, etc, in front of me, just in case I need it. And I have every right to ask for that if I'm moving into a new job. Anyway, got my contract on Monday when I got back to the yard after a 15-hour day with another driver. Got back to the yard, cut long story short, got back to the yard, got my contract, I sat in the car, opened the A4 envelope, looked at my contract from the actual main director of the company, and nothing added up to what was sold to me. My job title was to be a day driver, cab hopper. Bearing in mind, I applied for a job, a tramping role with getting back to the yard as well, my dedicated own truck, etc, etc. The contract, the outlay of the contract was totally different to the way the job was sold to me initially on my induction. So there's a number of things. I could think of probably over 10 things included with what I've told you here, and probably a few more that I'm not going to go into because I don't see the point in bringing it up. However, the job was sold to me so differently to what the contract said. That didn't fit with me straight away. I challenged it, I asked about it, and it didn't make any sense at all. On my contract, it wouldn't tell me my hourly rates on my contract, which is very important for every driver who works for a transport company. So that's pretty much the net in a nutshell. So I just want to touch on that briefly, tell you the reason why I've walked away from the fridge work already in such a short space, in 1 week, less than a week. So it's nothing to do with me. The work itself on the fridge work was really easy. No problem at all. I had 4 drops Monday, 5 drops Tuesday, 6 drops Wednesday. No dramas whatsoever. It's doable. The work isn't difficult. It's long hours because it is long hours in transport anyway, which is, you accept it. You know it's part and parcel of driving. The work is easy, but everything around that didn't make sense, didn't add up, and I wasn't happy with it. I just wasn't happy with it, and I feel like I was misled, I was lied to, and that's how I feel. And if I feel that way within my first week of being with a company, I'm not willing to stay, because my loyalty then goes, my trust within the company, with the person that sold me the job, is never going to feel right. So at this moment of time, yes, I have no work. However, there's a flip side. Let's talk about the positives now. The positives are, I've had an email from a company that I've been looking at for some time. A job I would say I really want. So I was invited in for an interview with this job. Really down to earth, nice chap. He's the compliance manager of the company, transport manager of the company. Really down to earth, really nice. I went in for an interview this morning at 10 o'clock. I feel like it's gone really well. I felt like it went really well. The job I applied for was initially tramping work class 2, 18 tonner. Because I applied for a class 1 role with this company before, but I wasn't unsuccessful. The job was taken before I went in for an interview, and basically interviews got cancelled. So I've been waiting for an opportunity to come up. It's come up. I've applied for the class 2 to get my foot in the door. However, made it very clear that I would like to move into class 1 work, because that's where my passion is. That's what I want to do. So basically, I went in for an interview this morning, and I think it went really well. It did go well. I got an email this afternoon, and I got a job offer this afternoon with this particular company. Now, I'm not going to mention the company on this video, purely because I haven't started yet. The next time you hear from me regarding the company I work for, they're a well-known company. They drive fantastic trucks. The line of work, you're gonna laugh at this, the line of work that I'm actually gonna go back into is curtain side work. Aha, curtain side work. I'll put the camera there for a second. So I'm going back into curtain side work. He has asked me, I went in, sat down, we went through the rates, the overtime rates, the contract, the hours, etc. per week, what their expectations are of me. And I was really happy with it. I must say, I'm really happy with it. So I'm moving back into curtain side work. I guess there's a part of me that has, I initially said I want to go into cleaner work, but looking at it, I must say, maybe my passion is within curtainside work. Yes, it's, you know, it's hard graft and stuff, but maybe my passion lays there, and that's what's led me back to this company. But if this opportunity came up before I went into the fridge work, I wouldn't have taken the fridge work probably anyway. I probably would have stayed on curtainsiders and changed companies, but it wasn't available to me at the time. So I have been offered a contract, which I've accepted. I've already received my contract today via email, which I've accepted, I'm happy with. The one thing is, there's a little bit of a sort of give and take really. He's going to pay me as a Class 1 driver, but he has asked me to start off on Class 2 work for a couple of weeks, tramping in an 18-tonner until he finds a driver to cover the Class 2 work. But he's going to pay me I'm going to get paid Class 1 work until I get put into a Class 1 truck. He has said to me that he's got a Volvo and a Mercedes available. So I'm not sure which truck I'll be moved into when I move back into Class 1 work. But I said I'm more than happy to do that. Not a problem for me. Most important thing for me is I'd like to get into the company, get my foot in the door. I'm happy to do that for a couple of weeks to help the company out, no problem at all. And I'm really happy with it. So yes, I'll be starting off on Class 2 work for a couple of weeks, and I'll try and get some videos out to you maybe. But I will be moving into Class 1 once they've got a driver to cover the Class 2. Now, if there's any drivers who may be interested in Class 2 work, then comment on this video below, or contact me on Facebook would be the best place to contact me. If you're looking for work, you want to move into Class 2 work, I'm sure the office wouldn't mind me doing this, because I have spoken to the office directly regarding my YouTubing, my social media, and they are very happy with me to do it still. In fact, he was quite surprised at what I do, sort of thing. I've done it off my own back and stuff like that. So he's more than happy for me to be a brand ambassador for the company, which for me is such a bonus because I love doing the videos for you guys. I love doing the training videos, the content and stuff. And he's more than happy to cater for that, as long as I'm not bringing the company in to distribute, which I don't intend to do anyway. That's not what I'm here for. We're doing this video because it's a trucking channel, and we're doing it to benefit truckers and people that are looking to move into the industry. That's why I do it. So we're going to have bad days and good days, which he understood, but we're not here to slander anyone or anything like that. The channel's not for that. So yeah, so that's where we are. So yeah, I've got the thumbs up, the green light for the channel and stuff. He's more than happy. It's, you know, it's great for the company, he said, and it's, you know, he did mention Trucker Tim, and I said, yeah, I watch Trucker Tim, but he's more of an entertainer. I'm not an entertainer. I don't think I am anyway, that's for sure. I don't think so. He's a very different person to me. Yeah, really happy. So I'm going to be out on Monday with a driver, just a shadow for the day, make sure that I'm happy with what I'm doing, which he said it shouldn't be a problem anyway, because they always do an induction that way. Go out with a driver, make sure you're happy, and then Tuesday you'll be on your own. So next week I should get a video in. Next week they tramp all over the UK, Scotland, Wales, wherever you go, they cover it. They also cover flatbed work as well. They've got flatbed trailers, and he did mention to me they were going to go into a contract with some European work, but they haven't decided to do that. Yeah, all good. So yeah, I'm back into being a tramper from next week. I'll do my very best to get a video out for you guys next week. What else? And yeah, I just thought I'd give you an update on what's going on with me. I wasn't sure whether to do this video or not, but you know, I'm not going to mention the company I was working for, because I don't think that's right. Because it didn't fit well for me, it doesn't mean it won't fit well for the next person. And I don't want to give a company a bad review, because I don't think I wasn't there long enough. I don't think it's the right thing to do, because it just didn't make sense for me. Everything didn't add up, and I do genuinely feel like the job was missold to me, because they were probably desperate for a driver or drivers. I don't know, but that's my guess on it. So here we are, we're back to square one. When one door closes, one door opens. The right job has opened for me. The company I've been looking at, I would say for probably over 8, 9 months, 10 months, I've managed to get into, and I'm really, really, really happy. And they're a family run company. They all look really nice people. I've met obviously the manager today, really down to earth, nice chap. And what more can you ask for? Let's just hope it all goes well. And all I can do is give the job 100%, work hard, get the work done, and enjoy what I do. And that's what the most important thing, enjoy what you do and take each day as it comes. So let's see how it goes. But anyway, I'll see you on the next video, guys. Like I said, very quickly, if you are looking for Class 2 work, drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram, whatever, but Facebook will be easier. I'll leave my Facebook below this video so you can contact me. They are seeking a Class 2 driver if you are interested, if you've only got Class 2 licence. If you're a new driver, you want to get started on Class 2, maybe that might be something for you. I'll be more than happy to pass your details over to compliance or the management and go from there. Apart from that, guys, thank you for watching. Be safe. I'll see you in the next video. Speak to you soon.